The Apple Tree Foundation are holding 2 fundraising events in the month of April. The Dundalk Democrat spoke to manager Kevin Moran to learn more about these events and the type of work undertaken by the group.
The Apple Tree Foundation is a creative youth centre for young people in Dundalk that provides a youth cafe, provides arts programmes and provides a therapy and counselling service for young people. The main feature of the building is that it's a space where young people can come, use their gifts and talents or just chill out if that's what they want to do. There was a great need for a space in Dundalk for young people to meet and to use, and a centre for them to be able to access on a regular basis. And that was seen as a big gap out there. And the Apple Tree Foundation founders, which would be Pat Deary and Mello Lone and Sean Moran, felt that this place and this building was ideally situated for such a centre to be set up. The Apple Tree Foundation is a centre where, through counselling, support and the range of art and therapeutic support we provide here, can help young people bridge that gap through adolescence and into adulthood. The Apple Tree Youth Cafe is open for 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, 4 to 6. And then we also have other groups such as the Teen Club for the Autism and Asperger's Club. We also have a Polish youth group who use here, and then we have other arts programmes that happen as well. So we've about, at the minute, approximately 100 teenagers who use the centre on a weekly basis. Now, on top of that, you'd have young people who'd be accessing the centre for the therapeutic side of the provision, which would be counselling, which would be courses in loss and bereavement counselling, and art and creative therapy. The Apple Tree Foundation is partly funded by the government through the Young People Facilities and Services Fund. And the idea is that they will only fund certain items of your expenditure, and then each company or each organisation has to come up with a huge portion of the running costs themselves. We estimate that they cover around about 40% of the costs of running the place. So we have to go out and do a lot of fundraising and get donations and ask for the generosity of people. And the idea is, we said we'd have a couple of fundraising events this year, but we'd start small and build it up. So the first event is a coffee morning happening next Tuesday. And this is going to be from 10 o'clock until 12, which will be Tuesday the 19th. And the idea is that we'd have a local pianist who's come in, a volunteer for here, called Mike Jones. He's going to be coming in and playing people's favourite music tunes and taking requests and that, and to have your cup of coffee and a range of buns and cakes and pastries and stuff like that as well. It'll be more a social event, but also we'll try and make some money out of it as well. It'll be €5 in the door, and then for that's all of your costs covered for the day. The second event then is on the 28th of April, Thursday night in McGugh's, and we're going to have a table quiz. Standard table quiz with tables of 4 for €20, so €5 a head. And again, it'll be a social occasion, but we'll be trying to make a few euro out of it to help the running costs of the Apple Tree, The other thing is important to know that we're a registered charity, so any money that we earn goes back into the services that we provide here for young people and making them affordable. We access through different projects around the town in Mahevin and more on Cox's and in rural areas to try and bring young people in here who wouldn't normally have access to these type of facilities and services. And what we're trying to do is to break that isolation that they might be feeling, or breaking the disadvantage that they're feeling, or providing something additional to the services that other services are providing. And we work very closely with the youth services in Mahevin and more and Cox's Domain and the HSE and other agencies such as Froiga, to make sure that we're connected with all of those agencies and where we can actually add value to the work that they are providing as well as providing the services here. Our plan is that during the summer months is to develop up our arts programme. As I said, there's 3 elements to the building here. One is the cafe and the youth provision. The other one is provision of arts programmes for young people. And the third one is the therapy side of the house. And there's a lot of work happening on both of those. And the next one now is to try and develop up the arts programmes during the summer. At the minute, we have a number of artists who have been in over the last number of years who have been very good in developing programmes for young people that's really stimulated their imagination and creativity. And the idea is that we'll be building on that in the future. One thing we're constantly looking for is people with skills and people with knowledge that they'd like to share with other people here, or even people who just want to come and volunteer in the cafe on an evening. We're always looking for new volunteers, and we're always looking for people who would be able to contribute some of their time. Time is the most precious thing that people have, and what we're looking for is people to come and contribute what they can and whatever way they can. Anybody who wants to do that, come and have a chat with us here on the Apple Tree, and we'd be delighted to have a talk to you and see what ways we can try and match up their skills with the type of programs that we deliver here for young people.